Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. New York, go, New York, go. Go, New York, go, New York, go. Go, New York, go, New York, go. Go, New York, go, New York, go. I just wanted to troll the Celtics. But yeah, I played Go, New York, go, New York, go. Because the New York Knicks beat the Boston Celtics. In Game 6 here, there will be no Game 7. The New York Knicks absolutely destroy the Boston Celtics, 119-81. I guess the Knicks really did want to finish this series at home in the Garden. Because they just completely outplayed the Celtics tonight. It's not even like they shot, great from 3. It's just the Celtics just shot like shit tonight. They did not have that same success, that same shooting they had in Game 5. And the Knicks just dominated on both ends of the floor. Offensively, defensively. They dominated everything. The boards. They had more blocks, steals. They forced more turnovers. Celtics just really struggling. They normally don't take a lot of twos. But they took 23 in the first half and 23s. So, just not a great balance there. This game was over at halftime, man. New York had that 6-point lead after the first quarter, but in the second quarter, it's where things got out of hand, man, for the Boston Celtics. They got outscored 38-17 in the second quarter. That's where this game was over. I think it was 64-37 at halftime. The Celtics, Jaylen Brown had 20 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, but he had, I don't know how many turnovers. He was only 8 for 20. He fouled out in the third quarter. Tonight was what it looks like when Jaylen Brown's your best player. Yes, he can. I know he has a Finals MVP in his back pocket, but I know they won Game 5. But he can have these great games, but you need everybody else to step up, and he didn't step up tonight, and neither did the rest of the team, man. So, yeah, he had, 6-7 turnovers. He fouled out in the third quarter. I just felt the Celtics were mentally checked out in that second quarter. Even though they were down by 6, it just felt like they were mentally checked out and just wanted to go home. But, yeah, nobody else really showed up, man. Derek White had that big Game 5. And tonight wasn't great. He's had a good series, but tonight just wasn't his night, man. 8 points, 3 of 11 from the field. You know, I'm gonna give a tip of the cap, a tip of the cap to Knicks fans, because what's it been, 25 years since they made the conference finals, and they did it this year. It's gonna be an interesting Celtics summer. Interesting offseason, to say the least. But yeah, the role players showed up, man, for this team. OG Anunoby, Karl Towns, Mikal Bridges, they combined for 66 total points. They're role guys that stepped up big time with their star Jalen Brunson. But yeah, Derek White only 3 of 11. Drew Holiday, 4 points, 1 for 8. Luke Cornett, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 for 3 from Luke Cornett. Horford, 10 points. Hauser, 6 points. Peyton Pritchard, 11 points, 5 of 10. Porzingis, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 for 4. He played 11 minutes. Man, he gave you, one good playoff game out of 11? I don't know if he's going to be back in this team next year, man. He's just not a good player at this point of his career, man. And this mystery illness, whatever it is he just that bad now, or is this just, really affecting him? Because he's just not, he's gassed, he plays, 11 to 15 minutes. And he's gassed, so I don't know what is happening. Shireman, 5 points. Craig, 3 points. Tillman Sr., 2 points. Namias Queta, 2 points, and J.D. Davison 1 point. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting offseason for these Celtics, man. They lose here in the conference finals, semifinals, 4-2. The Knicks win 4-2. Celtics just struggled offensively the whole game, man. 20 points, 17 points, 20 points, and 24 points. Go New York, go New York, go. 26 in the first, and then 38 in the second to put the Celtics out of their misery. 28 in the third, and 27 in the fourth. I know this might sound like I'm a hater of the Knicks, but they were like, the Knicks fans were like bombarding the Celtics bus, like, act like you've been there, man. You ain't been there. You ain't been there, won a championship in a long time. Celtics just won it last year. I'm not trying to defend the Celtics because I wanted them to lose, but Knicks, act like you been, Knicks fans, act like you've been there, man. You still got the conference finals. Don't celebrate like you won a championship right now. You still gotta go win those that conference finals and then the NBA finals. But that's a message to Knicks fans. But they deserve this series, man. Going up 3-1. When it got to 3-2, I'm like, this series ain't over yet. But second quarter shit was over. I turned it off at halftime. I'm not gonna lie. Bronson, 23 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 8 for 14. A good closeout game from Jalen Bronson. Man, how about the WWE script writers, man? Remember that episode of SmackDown where they had Jalen Brunson and Halliburton on it? How they're facing off in the conference finals? Turns out WWE is NBA. Or NBA is WWE. But yeah, hell of a game from Jalen Brunson. Karl Towns, 21 points, 12 rebounds, 8 for 20. So a double-double from Karl Towns. OG Anunoby, the original gangster OG Anunoby. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 7 for 18. Josh Hart, what a game from Josh Hart, man. 10 points, 11 assists, 11 rebounds, a triple-double from Josh Hart. Another one of their role guys that stepped up, a big-time triple-double. Any more stats? Bridges, 22 points, another great game from Bridges. 9 for 15. We need to talk about how good Mikal Bridges was in this series, man. Now, I was critical of that trade when they did it. You know, trading like 5 first-round picks. But I'm not going to lie, it might be a good deal, man. Because Mikal Bridges cooked in this series. And he's been good in these playoffs, man. But McBride, 10 points from Miles McBride. 4 for 7. Achua, 6 points. Robinson, 1 point. And Kolek, 3 points. And Mr. Unk, P.J. Tucker played. He's still in the league. Didn't know that. Yeah, let's go to shooting splits here. Knicks, 46, 35, and 90. They dominated the boards as well, man. 55 total. 15 offensive, 40 defensive, 25 assists, 6 blocks, 7 steals, 14 turnovers. Had 48 in the paint. 23 fouls for Boston, 36, 30, and 70. Shooting splits, they shot like shit tonight. 36 rebounds, 9 offensive, 27 defensive, 19 assists, 3 blocks, 4 steals, had 15 turnovers, 34 in the paint, 22 fouls. So, yeah, the Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. They will be playing the Indiana Pacers. So, it should be good conference finals, man. Knicks, Pacers. It may not be the most interesting to some people, but New York's a big market. And Indiana's been good the last, 2 years now? So, but I saw Brian Scalabrine reacting to Celtics meeting. It's probably fitting because there are probably times where they maybe cheated the game a little bit in the way they approach this series. Believing in basketball gods as an analyst. The Celtics, I felt like, were the better team in only the first halves of games 1 and 2, and they let those games slip away. Those were really the turning points of this series. In the second half, they really got dominated. Like, they would come out and play well in the first half. Second half, they would get dominated, besides Game 5, where I think the Knicks kind of just quit and accepted their fate. I mean, I can't sit here and say the Celtics were better. I mean, they lost in 6 games. So, yeah, we'll see what happens to the Celtics in the offseason. Knicks are on the conference final, so, yeah, we'll be back here Well, technically later on today, since it's Saturday, I'll be doing Game 7, Oklahoma City Thunder. Or no, that's tomorrow on a Sunday, excuse me. I'll be here for Mets Yankees, second game, Dodgers Angels, second game of their 3-game sets, and I'll be here for the NASCAR Truck Series race at North Wilkesboro. Because Game 7 for Oklahoma City and Denver ain't until Sunday, so. Yeah, that's really got to say here, man. Have a good night. Peace.